Alejandro Berrios.
I'm Negus Patricia.
And I'm Jack Mazzard. So we decided to rank each of our candidates based on how well they integrated into our researches, and we decided that D came out as the most viable transplant. As you can see here, D was in first, E was in second, A was in third, B was in fourth, and C was in fifth.
The survival rate post-transplant. According to the National Center of Biotechnology Information, patients that don't have strong support systems or a stable work life are less likely to survive past their surgery. We chose person D because he's in a very good economic standing. He'll be able to afford any post-operative care if complications were to arise from the surgery. This graph here shows the relationship between the impact quartile, which represents a patient's mortality predictions, and their cost of care. The higher the predictions, the higher their cost of care.
Past striker. Those who have a history of substance abuse are less likely to survive after the transplant. Also, having children and other relatives that can care for them is very important when considering the survival of the transplant. Except a responsible and well-behaving patient is more likely to be chosen because we want our patient to lead a future in which they can help others. Health. In a study done by Xiao Wang, who works in the Department of Cardiovascular Surgery at Zhejiang Jiaotong University, it was found that those who have diseases that increase the possibility of heart failure are more likely to be those who smoke, are obese, and are often stressed.
Before we evaluate their life after survival, we have to realize how unreliable this method is. We are assessing their life after survival without any past experience of how they deal with getting a heart surgery, how they are after it. Not only is it unreliable, it's also arguably unethical and morally gray. This is because we are weighing one life over another purely based off predictions without any definite evidence of like what this specific person might react to the heart transplant as. That said, we do have past data and like past records of the people and their current situations, which we can use to determine their future life. According to Science Direct, the key factor of transplant is mainly financial stability. Having a good financial stability means there's less stress levels, dietary habits are better, and better mental health after transplants. This can improve their life after survival and their impact on the people around them and their general life even more. Also, in general, impact after survival, according to Stephen Pham from the American Journal of Psychiatry, parent chronic illness, and death can drastically increase suicidal rates and tendencies in children. This means that patients who have children should be prioritized over patients who don't have a family or especially children. According to William DeCampi from the Journal of Thoracic and Cardiovascular Surgery, short-term advantages are extremely helpful when considering transplant patients. This is because after 10 years, there's only a 50% survival rate for people who got heart transplants. This means having good short-term advantages can be extremely helpful and is necessary. This can include having a direct impact on their family, their children, raising their children, etc. According to Priyanshu Dikshit from the Florence Nightingale Journal of Nursing, financial stability is also necessary for mental health after their surgery. This means financial stability and a good family are the main impacts and factors which decide their life after surgery.
With all of this being said, we do understand that there are some arguments that can be made against our decision. For example, some may argue that a patient's mental health after surgery may affect others around them negatively. Heart transplant patients have been shown to require intensive psychological support after surgery. For patient D, this could mean shifting from his original provider role into a more dependent role, going against one of the reasons we chose him as our candidate. However, we believe the patient can be supported by his family, whether that be during or after recovery, and still staying provided for the family, not going into that full dependency role. Others may also argue that patient D should look into other potential treatment options. Studies have shown that VADs are effective but more costly alternatives to a heart transplant. This chart, we can see that a heart transplant comes out to a total of $146,000 compared to $260,000 for a VAD. VADs aren't just more expensive though, they also do require more maintenance and have a higher chance of complications which may require a replacement. Some may argue that since patient D is in better economic standing than the other candidates, he should opt for the VAD. But we believe that patient D should not have to deal with the complications that come with a VAD plus the rest of life inconveniences that come with maintenance for this device.
So in conclusion, we decided to choose D as the person to get the heart transplant, as he has 3 kids to take care of after surgery. He also has the best chance of surviving as he has no prior history of smoking or drinking. He's a law-abiding citizen as he's never been in trouble with the law, and he's financially capable of paying for the surgery as he has a job that can pay for it.
Thank you.
Thank you.